this is the beginning stage of my first burn. You can see my coals are burning down nicely. This is approximately 15, maybe 20 minutes of the stove burning on its low kindling fire. So here's your first set of temperature readings. Glass is 468 degrees. Your cooktop directly over your cook plate over the firebox is 254 degrees. Cooktop over the oven is 97 degrees. The side panel next to the oven is 81 degrees. And then your firebox side panel is 80 degrees. So panels stay nice and cool. So I'm actually gonna load this fire up and go into my medium burn. And then once that burns for a little bit longer, I'll give you guys some more temperature readings. We are about an hour and 10 minutes into our medium burn. So I'm gonna update you guys with some temperature readings. The firebox glass is 703 degrees. Now I do want to clarify that we never activate our oven damper when doing our first burn because we don't want to be circulating that around the oven. We only do that when we're baking, which we're not. And again, never when you're breaking the stove in. So I will go ahead and give you guys some oven temperature readings when the oven is not activated. Wow, it's pretty hot in there. Back of the oven is 506 degrees. Left hand side, 556. Right hand side, 480. So that's pretty hot in there with the oven not even being activated. We'll go ahead and give you side readings. Oven side panel is at the top of the panel 95 degrees, middle of the panel 87, floor panel 80 degrees. Firebox side panel 107 at the top, 92 in the middle, 80 on the floor. Your hot plate measurement over the firebox is 388 degrees. Middle cooktop is 230 degrees, and over the oven is 125 degrees. So again, we're not quite into a full maximum burn. This is still our medium burn. We are into our hot burn right now, so I'm going to give you guys some temperature readings. Cook plate is 320 degrees. Front door temperature is 660 degrees. Oven glass is reading about 336. Center cooktop, 258. Directly over the oven is 152. Side panels haven't really changed. About 100 degrees on the top, 80 degrees on the bottom. Yeah, about 115 at the top and 80 degrees at the bottom. So I'm going to give you some temperature readings on the stove. Again, the stove's been burning about an hour. And I just activated my oven damper, but the oven does actually get fairly hot without actually activating your oven damper. So I'm going to give you guys some readings. So for the cooktop, my center cook plate is at 390 degrees. So the back middle is about 280. The front middle is closer to 150. The back corner over the oven is about 220. Middle over the oven about 140, front over the oven about 107. So this front corner right here is going to be your coolest temperature area, if you are doing something like a slow simmer. And your cook plate here, and also like pretty much this cook plate. Oh wow, it's reading higher. Okay, 410 degrees on my cook plate right now. So that is always going to be your hottest area, directly over the firebox. The top front of the oven will be your coolest area for cooktop measurements. In regards to the oven, we are showing about 325 degrees on the exterior thermometer, and I will give you guys some internal readings. Back of the oven, we are at 565 degrees. Top of the oven, 600 degrees. Right hand side of the oven, 530 degrees. Left hand side of the oven, 548 degrees. So that's fairly good temperature range. Actually, let's check out the bottom. Bottom of the oven, about 350 degrees. So definitely our external thermometer is off, which is pretty standard. It's pretty hard to get a good thermometer that's gonna give you super accurate temperature readings. So if you're an avid baker and like your temperatures really matter, I don't know, maybe you're baking souffles or something, definitely get one of these. These digital thermometers, you can literally pick them up for like $20 at your hardware store, Ace, Lowe's, Home Depot, anyone sells them. Super handy to have, especially if you are new to wood cooking and wood baking. You can also get an internal thermometer as well that you stick on the internal area of the oven, which will give you a more accurate reading. So definitely keep that in mind. Also, that oven pretty much got that hot before actually activating the oven damper. So if you're baking something at a lower temperature, like a 350 degree temperature, this fire that I have going right now would honestly be too big for that. So as you can tell, our oven is in that 500 degree range, but I'm doing potatoes and fish, so it's actually gonna work out for me. Breads, cakes, things like that, you definitely want to build yourself a minimal fire, and may or may not even need to activate your oven damper control. So, you know, like I said, you don't activate that until the fire's been burning for a while, so you kind of want to gauge it. That's why you have one of these. Get your small fire going, see where you're at before you activate the oven. If you're baking at a low temperature, you might not even need to do that. So definitely keep that in mind. I hope that you guys find these cooking, baking videos helpful. I have other videos on this model about how to actually light your fire and how to do your first burn, so check those out. If you guys like our content, please don't forget, just give that video a thumbs up. That really helps me out. Share them with your friends. Subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys so much for all of your support on our videos. I hope that they are helpful for you. God bless and have a wonderful day.